My beautiful people, welcome back to Talks by Kid, and in today's video we are diving right into Burkina Faso. Now, beautiful land, a beautiful country, beautiful people, and the most loved president, the most loved, the most important president in Africa right now, or let me say in the world right now. We are diving straight into Burkina Faso, and we are looking at what Ibrahim Traoré is aiming at this time around. My people, he is not about guns, he is not about wars, he is into education. He looked into the educational sector and he said, what can I do? Looking at how the teachers are doing everything possible to teach the students, look at how some students who are putting so much effort just to learn and make the country proud. You know, if the students are able to learn well, to get information, acquire knowledge, it's going to help the country, right? Because if they are working in a factory in the country, of course it's going to better the growth of that factory, and the country is going to become better as well. Now, my people, we are talking about Ibrahim Traoré awarding teachers and students. My God, like, I never expected this. I never saw this coming. If someone had told me that, okay, this is what Ibrahim of course, with the kind of things he is doing, I would have actually said yes, he can do it, because there are mind-blowing things that Ibrahim Traoré, mind-blowing initiatives that Ibrahim Traoré comes up with, and I'm like, what? I don't understand this. Do you get? But you know, with all of those things, you'll be able to predict that one day Ibrahim Traoré will do this. But I wasn't expecting it to be so soon, my people, to be so soon. So now Ibrahim Traoré actually is awarding the best teachers, the best students, right? So up to about, I think, 26 teachers and about 136 students that he awarded. That's just a rough estimate, right? It's not the correct estimated number of persons that he awarded, okay? But now looking at this lady, okay, so he awarded this lady with 5 million francs and another male teacher. So he awarded a female teacher with 5 million francs CFA and also a male teacher with 5 million francs CFA, as you can actually see on your screen. And actually, Ibrahim Traoré made a speech that touched me so much. That speech touched me so much, and I'm like, oh my God, this man will not stop making amazing us. This man will not stop touching our heart, giving us hopes, giving us reason to live and know that there is a better tomorrow. Let's listen to that speech that Ibrahim Traoré made.
Dear teachers, you who are represented here today, the world of education, those who impart knowledge, who must educate in the values specific to Burkina Faso, who must educate in patriotic values, be greeted once again. Embrace your profession wholeheartedly, for the future of our nation depends on you. If you educate these young children well, we will have a better Burkina tomorrow. And if you fail, our homeland will have failed.
From the speech, my people, from the speech, it is obvious that Ibrahim Traoré will never stop encouraging Africans to grow up. He will never stop encouraging Africans to learn, put in effort in acquiring knowledge. Now, during this ceremony, this academic excellence, the ceremony was called academic excellence, right? Now Ibrahim Traoré made the students and the teachers and everyone in the society of Burkina Faso to understand that the Western nations will always do things that will take our attentions, right? Will take our attention, make us not to focus. Because according to Ibrahim Traoré, he said you see somebody watching a video, right, on maybe Facebook, TikTok, they meet on social media platform. It can take like 2 hours, 3 hours just to watch a video, go through videos and watch videos that will not even teach them anything, but to listen to maybe news about their country, what is happening in their country, what is happening in Africa, that can help them. I mean, or even read books that will be able to help them to understand exactly what their country is going through and how they can actually help them with their knowledge. It's difficult to see people do that, but you can see them on social media. They will watch videos that are not even helpful. Now, he is not saying that you should not have your leisure time, you should not enjoy yourself, but now don't place too much focus. All right, don't place too much focus on what cannot even help you. Right, once in a while you can actually watch your comedies, you can watch things that will like make you feel relaxed, but don't take too much of your time, because you can see people actually watching videos 2 hours, 3 hours, but now to listen to news or follow things or read books that can help them, it's quite difficult. That is exactly what Ibrahim Traoré was trying to say in during this ceremony. So he was encouraging the youth, everyone in the society, everyone in the country of Burkina Faso to always ensure that they follow up with news they should read books that can actually help them. I mean, a lot of people were just so excited about this academic excellence ceremony because it encouraged the teachers. Now, this lady that was awarded with 5 million francs CFA actually said that her method of teaching, she considered all the children as her own. Yeah, she is a mother, so when she goes to school, she sees these children like her own. She teaches them like her own. You get? So that way she easily flows with them. Even though you always have the stubborn ones, you always have those that will not listen to you, but now she always create that atmosphere she always create that atmosphere where most of them are really really comfortable, and that way it is easier for her to teach them. Yeah, it is easier for her to teach them, and she gets to find out the difficulties they are facing, which subjects they are not understanding well, or which topic they are not understanding well. That way she'll be able to explain better for them to understand all of these things. In that, when she does that, she says she finds it very very easy to teach them. That is just her strategy. That's what she said. That's just her strategy. And this is actually a lesson for female teachers out there who teaches other people's children. They should just consider these children like their own. Actually understand, because there are some teachers who are not, female teachers who are not that, who are not patient like that, and some students who are not respectful, especially grown-ups. Like, let's not even talk about the university, let's just talk about secondary schools, right? There are teachers that are teaching there and they get into a fight with a student, not because that teacher is bad, but because the student is somehow disrespectful. Yeah, the student is somehow disrespectful. And I actually feel that teachers are not the only people who are supposed to teach their students. If your parents should be able to teach. They say charity begins at home, right? So when I always see a student who is really really disrespectful, I just look at the home, I just look at the father, I just look at the mother, and I'll just pick out two things. Either this child is not listening to their parents, or they didn't train up their child well. It's simple. Now some people will say, oh, you like in our local language, you always say you born pikin, you know, born in heart. It's actually okay. Like, you give birth to a child, you don't know what becomes of the child, like you don't know the heart of that child. It is true, but I also feel that if you stop putting that on your head and saying that you give birth to a child, you don't know what becomes of the child, and you also ensure that you train the child well, I feel like even if the child is that bad, at least 60% the child will be good, and 40% if the child is that it's like the child really wants to go bad, there will be some good in that child. Not a child that totally have no conscience, disrespectful, speak to the teachers anyhow. When the teacher says sit, he wants to stand. When the teacher says stand, you want to sit. All of those things, I mean, you will obviously look at the parents and say these parents are not training up their children well. Now, you don't mean to insult them, but that is just it, because they say charity begins at home. So I think parents too should be able to train their children well, so that when they go to school, just how they relate, how they interact, and how they talk to other people will tell you if they were trained well or not. Yeah, so Ibrahim Traoré tried to encourage the citizens of Burkina Faso to put in effort in acquiring knowledge, because when they acquire this knowledge and after school they actually employ them to work in factories in Burkina Faso, we see that it's going to make the country grow. It's going to make the country a better one, because that knowledge they acquire is being applied in their country, and is going to make their country a better one. And I do agree with that, my people. Now I think this is a lesson that we all should learn. Other African leaders should actually learn from this. Ibrahim Traoré awarding students and teachers best students and best teachers, it's not as if he just loved doing this. He has a reason for doing that, and it's actually a good reason. It's just to encourage them. It's to encourage them to work hard, and it's also to encourage others who, some people who want to just get that prize and they work hard, even if the price, them getting the prize was just their motivation. At the end of the day, it has actually worked. Yes, it has worked, and they have acquired knowledge. Yeah, my people, so please do state your own opinion at the comment section. What do you think about this award? I personally think this is a great strategy, pushing this is a great strategy used by Ibrahim Traoré to actually encourage the teachers out there to teach their students well, and also to encourage the students to actually learn well. And at the end of it all, it's going to make the country a better place. All right, thank you so much, my people. Don't forget to state your opinion at the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to join the community and share the video as well. Thank you so much, and do have a nice day. Bye bye.